meeting of the Board of Public Works is now in session. Please rise. I have the Pledge of Allegiance by myself. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, if everyone would please silence their phones, we'll have the invocation by Reverend Wayne Blair.
Father, we come before you, beginning of this meeting, feeling very much the need to have contact with you, to tap into your goodness and your mercy, which you are willing to disperse to us. We ask your blessing upon this meeting, that many things will be achieved. We ask that there be a good spirit in this room as we go through this meeting. We ask that for cooperation, that the people of the city and the county will cooperate with all of the elected officials, because we need this so much. And God, we want to ask you for a special blessing, the kind of blessing that probably we can't even name, but you can, that will linger, that will last with this community for a long, long time. We put our faith and trust in you, that you will guide us, that you will protect us, and that you will be with us. And we ask it in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Wayne. All right. Hi. Okay, we'll have roll call.
Jim Barrett.
Here.
Tim Bentley.
Here.
Jerry Irvin.
Here.
Annette Reedman.
Here,
Okay, we have a quorum. So you have the minutes of the May 21st meeting. Is there any additions or corrections?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as read.
Second.
You have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. We'll go on down to new business. Bess, don't sit down. I'd like to present you this plaque.
Thank you. Sweet.
For keeping me out of trouble for at least 1 year and some months.
That's easy to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd like to present that to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
And now we'll go on to other business. We're going to okay the contract of our new attorney, David Butch.
Your Honor, if I may ask, is this figure that I'm looking at the same as it has been?
Yes. Is that correct, David?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, the contract's pretty much word for word.
Okay.
What the other one was. I just put a date on it. The other one didn't have a date.
Okay.
I make a motion that we approve this contract.
Second.
As read.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any more discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Welcome aboard, David.
So thank you.
Okay, Tracy, you're up.
What's the last name?
Tracy Burns. Hey, you might want to say your name, Tracy.
Okay, Tracy Burns. I'm with the Whitewater Valley Arts Association. Terry Reno had contacted to make the appointment here first, but he had an appointment and couldn't make it today, so I'm filling in for him. And he was asking if we could shut down 4th Street between Central and the alley behind the Whitewater Valley Arts Association from 5:30 to 8:30 on June 8th, this Friday, for a car show to go along with our art opening of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. We have, we have custom cars, race cars that have been asked to come in. So it would just be for that one evening.
Okay. Motion to accept.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any more discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That's it, Tracy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Doug Fishaker.
I'm Doug
Fish Esser, representing the hospital. Looks like today's the day for shutting all the streets down. it looks like.
Yes,
So anyway, okay,
might be able to get them paved easier.
exactly. There's some information on what we need to do. We need to request is to close a portion of Indiana Avenue on June 28th. We are having the North Star open house on June 28th, and we request to shut the part of Indiana Avenue between the Spartan Bowl, or the back of Spartan Bowl, and the hospital. And we don't need from 20th to 19th shut down. We just need a part of it, basically. I think we put on here, Steve put on there, 152 feet length of the parking lot is all we need shut down. We're going to put a 40 by 80 tent for the reception on the 28th. So we'll need it shut down somewhere around 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., 11 o'clock a.m. on the 27th. And then they'll put the tent up that afternoon at 1 o'clock. And then the reception will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And really, we need it just shut down. You know, we can open it around 5 o'clock, the 28th.
But you don't think it's best to shut down from 19th to 20th?
Well, you know, Steve, I think Renee talked to you about doing that. Renee Nesbitt talked to you about doing that. He said it didn't seem to, if people, you know, we'll give them room to turn around. If people on 20th or 19th turn down there, they can turn around in our two lots. So I mean, we don't really need it, the whole street shut down there.
Okay.
So that's what he had indicated to me. So I guess it wouldn't hurt, you know.
I mean, you could put the barricades a little up, you know,
Right.
north and south of the roads.
Right, yeah, we can do that, yeah.
And
So-
then that way, yeah, let's just do the 19th
Okay,
and 20th.
yeah, that's fine.
Trying to figure out 152
Well,
feet.
yeah, I know. And he put those X's in there, but I know Renee had talked to you about
Okay.
the whole thing. So yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
We just didn't want to put anybody out, try to turn around or whatever. So that's fine. Yeah. So, and like I say, it'll be around. I think the tent's coming around 11 o'clock on the 27th. They'll put it up that afternoon, and we'll be done the next day at 5. So
Okay,
yeah, that timeline should be good.
all right. Motion to approve? Give a motion in a second. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, passed.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Stance. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I'm Alicia Hamblin here with Stant. This is my coworker Sandy May. She's also with Stant. On August 4th, we are celebrating Stant's 120th anniversary, and we are looking to shut down the roads so we can set up some tents, have a car show, have a ninja kind of warrior thing, and just a good family-friendly event to celebrate Stant. So we're looking at shutting down Columbia Avenue from about 8:30 to 5, and then West 16th from the same time, from about 8:30 to 5 in here. I can give an overview of that.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion we accept.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second to accept. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? It's done.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for Stance being here 120 years.
We're excited. We're excited to celebrate. You guys will all get invitations. We're excited.
Okay, going down to item E, Community Youth Day. Melissa?
Good afternoon. I'm Melissa Scott with Fayette County Public Library and Community Youth Day. I am here to ask to be allowed to hang the banner for our 4th annual Community Youth Day for July 2nd through the 16th.
It'll have wind can blow through the banner and everything?
It will have the cutouts and everything,
Okay.
yes.
Has Melissa confirmed those dates are good?
Yes, we are good with
All
those
right.
days.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, Melissa, thank you.
Thank you.
Melissa.
Okay, Yates. Hello.
Hello, I'm Jason Warwick with Nine Star Connect,
Brian Patton with Yates Engineering Services.
and basically what we're here for is the utility permit. We're going to be requesting a dark fiber build for Verizon between two towers, but we're wanting to build it in a manner in which it'll allow us to eventually provide services within the city of Connersville. So this is just an example of what we would be putting in.
Never seen one. It looks interesting.
It's just a
Except for
series
him.
of micro ducts, and this is actually the fiber optic that we would be placing. So it'd be a series of these placed inside a conduit set like this. So
Okay.
I'll let him take it from here as far as the staking that he's done.
And we're starting it on Michigan Avenue and going north. That's what we would like to do down 18th Street. And then it follows 18th Street to, I believe it goes to 19th, Grand, goes north. And then we continue on up to 19th, go west, all the way out to SR1.
Oh, State Road.
Yes, sir. Park Road. That's what we have engineered to use the city right away.
Okay, and this is going to,
It's going to a cell tower over there.
it's 14 acres?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I guess you'll go through contacting 811 and all that, make sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I figured you would. I mean, you're in the business, but don't hurt to ask sometimes. Okay.
Make a motion to accept.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, Diana, you want to explain the...
We're gearing up for the community crossing application, and to do that, this year we have to redo our PACER report. So Butler Fairman is the one we worked with last time to grade all the roads, that did all the Schedule 1s and Schedule 2s for us, and the mapping. And they have proposed a contract for $11,150 for the update.
Can you mind explain why we're doing it again? We've done it a few years ago.
With the PACER report, we have to update it every 2 years to be eligible for the community crossing funds. Without an approved PACER report, we're not eligible for the funds.
Make a motion to accept.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to pass the pavement management program from Butler, Fairman, and Seifert. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Diana.
Thank you.
Okay, going down to 4 department matters. Mike?
Hello.
Aye.
A few things. The first is kind of let everybody know on the utility insurance program through Utility Services. They will be putting their first mailing in 6/6 and then the redrop 6/20. So people will be aware of that program. Don't have to do it. We just recommend the company because we feel like they're a good, honest company, but you don't have to buy the insurance, but just let people know they will be getting in the mail here in the next few days.
You might want to let them know, but how long we been doing this now?
About 4 years. So,
And there's 2 different contracts, is that correct?
well, there's a water and a sewer, and I'm not for sure which one this is. They alternate it each time around. So, but just want to remind everybody.
We have how many on this now between the water and sewer both? Right
We
now?
don't get that information.
Okay.
No, I don't. I think the city gets the commission check. I'm not for
It
sure.
doesn't give us a count.
Yeah, so I'm not for sure.
Okay.
The other item I have is approval for trash collection for historic Connersville, 210 West 5th Street. Just need permission to give them a dumpster.
Make a motion to approve the dumpster.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the dumpster for 210 West 5th, historic Connersville. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.
The last thing I have, just got it today, is a amendment that needs to be approved and signed through our digester project. We're wanting Strand to take a look at our headworks along with the digester. Since I've been around 3.5 years, we have had tons of problems with our headworks, which is where the influent comes into the plant. With the old grinders, I'm not for sure the dollar amount, but it's got to be easy $40,000 to $50,000 we've spent in just a few years on the headworks. So we want to this would be a good time for them to look at that along with the digester, and it was going to be additional $20,000 for them to do that. So I'd like for them to do that, so I just need your approval and signature on this amendment for the digesters.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, Mike?
And I think that's it. I do have a reminder, June 18th, our next Board of Works meeting, we'll have a public hearing over the lift station, Ochre Grant, pretty similar to what they did with City Council last week. That's all I have.
Can you explain where the lift station's going?
The old paint coming lift station, we're looking at on the other side of the river right now. And they will discuss location right off John Street. Don't really want to go too much details because we still haven't really talked to landowners yet exactly where it's going. But it should be, the old paint company is 32 feet deep, old, lots of problems, and we want to move on the other side of the river, and it'll just be a regular lift station about 8 feet deep, and that is a very important lift station because it controls all of east side of Connersville. So we really would like to get this thing put to bed and redone. So next week they will be in to discuss the Ochre grant that we're applying for to fix the lift station.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Is there any more questions for Mike?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Okay, Carol?
Good afternoon. First, we have 2 requests for handicap parking spaces. The first one is 2030 Indiana Avenue. The resident has presented a letter from her physician indicating the need. Do you want to do them separately?
We can do them both at the same time.
Okay.
I think.
The second one is 1128 Fayette Street, and again, the resident has submitted a letter from her physician indicating the need.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion, we approve the 2 handicap parking spots.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any more discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. And
The second item we have is with the retirement of Captain Ryan Richardson, we do have a patrol position open. I would like to fill that position with Joe Becker. Joe Becker is Academy certified. He formerly worked for the county, left for financial reasons, and he and his family are ready to move back to the area. And he comes highly recommended.
well, yeah, the U.S. Air Force is right in there.
I put that in there on purpose just for you, Mayor. Anyway, he's enthusiastic about the potential, and I think he would be a great hire. He'd be a great addition to our department.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, Carol.
That is all I have. Thank you.
Carol, how many police officers has the potential to retire next year?
I think we have 10 officers that can retire. We have 1 officer that is in the drop program, and that is a huge financial incentive to leave. So I'm assuming, he's leaving in July. And then I'm hearing about maybe possibly another one. So we know we're losing someone in July of
This year?
next year.
Okay.
And we're also losing Lieutenant Pennington in July of this year.
And then 9 more over and above that
Yeah.
could retire next year as well. So,
Yeah, there are several that could walk out at any time.
I guess I would recommend trying to get an additional officer through the training in the fall.
That's coming in October.
The next academy class is the beginning of October and will end in February. So if Rockwell, I'm sorry, Rockwell has signed up for the drop program and his last day should be July 4th, 2019. It's out there now. Sorry, Rockwell.
Sorry,
So
Brad.
if he leaves, that would put someone right in his place. And actually, this is Joe Becker that just walked in the door. They approved you.
Yeah, you're hired.
So if we were to go ahead and send someone, it would eliminate some overtime because we would have an officer ready when the retirement happens.
Okay.
I'll present a letter at the next meeting, if that's okay, explaining what the situation is.
Because I think we should be more proactive instead of reactive.
Overtime is expensive, we know that.
Okay.
Okay?
Any more
Thank you.
questions? Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Mr. Becker.
Appreciate it.
Okay, is there any miscellaneous business come forth?
I want to explain something on this drop. See, on this drop program, when police department sign up for a drop, on that date, they leave that date. If they don't leave that date, they lose a lot of money. So they have to leave that date when they sign up for that. If they don't, then they lose a lot of money. So once they sign up for that, their approval is gone.
Okay. Okay, is there anything else on miscellaneous business? Okay, going down the claims.
Okay, for the claims, for the utility side, we had a total of $184,021.81. For the city, we had $31,552.80. We need a motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Okay, have a motion and a second to approve the claims. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Going down to public forum. Is there anyone like to speak towards anything? Anyone? Okay, if not, we'll go on down to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
You have a motion second to adjourn. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Adjourn.